scared to run. The teachers and lunch ladies on the streets of brown mama raising our brown babies.
I went home Friday night, I had a job. I show up at work Monday morning and find out the company no longer exists. And if you're not a supervisor or higher in the company, you ain't getting a paycheck. What do? Survival mode. And you survive one day at a time until you can make it again. All we got left. There's not much else you can do.
Steep budget cuts were made to our department and to across the university as we lost professors, as our work roles changed from from doing research to being thrown into teaching as they were cutting back on the professors and on salaries, and as people were scrambling to find jobs where they made adequate pay and benefits. We had quite a shakeup here in Nevada.
The price of labor in China or Pakistan or Africa directly affects very quickly, within a number of years, the cost of labor and the benefit of labor in the U.S.
And when you start taking that shit on, you have to be equipped in other ways. You got to have the ability to defend yourself. You got to have the ability to go on the offensive. You've got to have the ability and the skills to have lawyers and paralegals to develop resistance. You got to know when to go into court. You also got to know when to burn shit up.
I became a lawyer. I came out here to help people. It's what I was about. And it gets frustrating because as a lawyer you have to work within the laws as they're written. And those laws were not in the favor of most people.
We were the lead in foreclosures for a long time, where a lot of people ended up leaving because their houses were foreclosed on. Highest unemployment rate. So I just saw this crash come down of the economy.
I don't consider myself homeless. Housing impaired, residentially challenged, professional camper, not homeless. Homeless people are helpless.
The fact is that overall the laws in this country were against the people, and it was frustrating. It was frustrating to be trying to fight for people and see that people are absolutely in the right, but the laws aren't there to help them, that the laws are angled against them. And the fact is you can't change that unless you have either money behind you or a mass of the public. And for the longest time it seemed like the public was asleep.
So I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry. But that's what I do. That's what I fight for, lost causes. So when the media is not paying attention or they don't want to pay attention, we were actually calling news stations and saying, this is what's going on, why aren't you covering it? We can give you the videos, we can give you all the information you need, we can get you in contact with people in this country so that you can talk to them and get an interview. And they said, no, we're not interested.
I'm borderline diabetic, I'm borderline cirrhosis. I still got my Parkinson's. But they said I'm gonna live.